shout. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Wonderful news today. We have back amongst us Mr. Alan Lacy. Alan joined the club in 1948. Can you believe that? Jesus. I was 2 years old. As I say, his daughter Susan, where is she? Come forward, Susan. Yeah. And his lovely granddaughters Clara and Flora. I never know who's who.
Flora. You should know that, Norm.
They got Alan's good looks, I must say. So Alan hasn't been with us for a while because he's undergone knee surgery. But how are you doing? Is it good?
Yep.
The doctors told him he was the best patient they've ever had.
That's right, yeah.
But then the physio said you're impatient. But are you swimming now?
Yep.
He's back in the pool as well. Alan's got a swimming pool in his garden, believe it or not. Lucky boy.
Next space there.
And he did all the engineering himself, all the wiring in. And now he's taken up a new hobby, wood carving. He's got a. You should bring it up. Actually, he's carved a short Sunderland, one of these, which Alan flew in the World War II. They didn't let him fly a normal plane because they didn't trust him to land it on the runway. That's not true. He had to actually bail out, and he became a member of the Caterpillar Club because the parachute was made of silk. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
And you get presented with the badge for saying because you use this unique parachutes. Where was that you bowed out, Alan? Was it in England, in Yorkshire? But one thing he did get out of the World War II was his lovely wife Dot, who sadly is no longer with us, but she was a wren, I think in Scotland, wasn't it?
Up in Scapa Flow with 20 of them with 600 sailors.
So you had a bit of competition. Well done, Alan.
But she picked Alan, which I must say. The one thing he could actually fly a plane straight, but swimming, no. Alan would often end up. That's why we actually had to put boys in, because in the early days we didn't have boys, but when Alan joined we said if we don't keep him this side of the lake, he would always go exit stage left. So now he's made his swimming pool round at home. But I'm sure Alan wants to say a few words. He's brought some wonderful prizes. And those of us who were lucky enough to be at the 150th anniversary dinner will remember his memorable speech. You know, it was how he talked about the handicappers over the years. It was marvellous. And Danny's not here today, so Alan will have to, for the 200th, you'll have to write something for Danny.
Right, the prizes. This is the 1948 Olympic Games. I went to the 48 Olympics and I went to the wrestling at Earl's Court, and I've still got the tickets. And I was so enthused by the wrestling that I joined a wrestling club in North Kensington, the Foresters. Well, Ron knows the Foresters, but anyway, it was a steep learning curve.
No wonder you got knee surgery.
Now, this book says, excuse my French, there's a lot of French phrases that they didn't teach you at school. I was going to quote a few of the most
French phases.
But I'd say it's too early in the morning. But anyway, you can amaze your French friends. This book is the puzzle left-handedness. If you thought just left-handed, it was just left-handed. Well, there's a whole philosophy of left-handedness. And an interesting thing is that 5 out of the last 7 American presidents are left-handed, including the present one.
That's why they do everything back to front.
I'm left-handed, shut up.
This book is called
Sorry, Major.
Scientific Surprises. I got this because the blurb said, are you sure that 1 plus 1 equals 2? And I thought, that's interesting.
That's for the handicapper.
What they didn't tell you was that to understand that, you need to have read Bertrand Russell's Principia Mathematica, which is on my bookshelf, but has defied my reading about the last 50 years. There's some fantastic views of London, and fortunately there isn't a view of the south. And if you listen to the Radio 4 series on the history of the 100 objectives, this book's good because it's got pictures as well as
Gordon?
That's it.
Thank you, Alan. We don't seem to have the cup. You know, we haven't got the cup today. I don't know who won the cup last year. What guilty person? Have you had a look in the locker door? Bad organisation.
We've lost another cup. Everyone's going to check in the cupboard.
It was Volker. It was
Yeah.
Volker. Yeah, definitely.
Good memory.
No, Danny told me last week.
Well,
Sorry about this delay in proceedings.
It was definitely Volker.
Can't have a presentation without the cup.
Well, the cup is
Clary Reid. Listen, could you tell us a little bit about Clary Reid? I don't really know much about it.
the guy who kept the club going on his own during World War II.
No, it's the wrong cup.
That's the wrong one.
He then
Give us a cup.
Because he didn't win the breaststroke last year.
I remember that from your speech, yes. Yeah, no, I remember. Just bring a teacup out. Come on, George. We'll use that for now. It looks good anyway.
We're improvising.
It's clean anyway.
400-yard cup, that one.
So Michael has been promoted today in the absence of Danny and is Angie running the Paris Marathon?
Ange's running it tomorrow, yeah.
Good luck to Angie. She's not here.
Ange.
Ange. Which Ange? Yeah.
Angie
Ange
Johnson,
who normally does.
our Aussie friend. Michael.
So today's winner was Kat. Got the photo. Over there.
Well done.
That's not the cup you get.
It's a nice cup.
keep it anyway.
You'd have to talk to Volker.
And second,
and don't forget to bring it back.
Second place was Claire Doyle.
She's over here. She's there.
And third place was Pamela.
X-Men in this race.
No. I don't think there were actually. No. Oh, one.
Fourth place was Isabel.
Choice is yours, Pamela.
She has him.
What are you do anyway?
Isabel. Well done, Isabel.
Next one. Fifth place was Chris Hatcher.
Hooray! Chris is fifth.
great.
Thank you very much.
One of your prizes.
Yes, yes.
And
Let him pick his prize.
last prize, sixth place was Alina.
Hey!
Where's Alina?
It's coming.
She's coming.
Alina!
She's coming. She's coming. She's here.
I guess she's got that. Tony has just asked me to give a plug to Eel Pie Island. Is it next 18th of April, next Saturday? Anyone who wants details, Tony's put a notice up in the change.
Yeah.
Eel Pie Island. I have no idea. Mad Stick Dog, whoever he is.
It's Kaylee type of music.
Oh, it's Kaylee.
Kaylee,
Don't go then. So join me in 3 biggest cheers you've ever done for Mr. Marvellous Alan Lacy and his family. Hip hip hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hooray! Well done.